Wow! Here I am, and the game's here also. Yay! Excellent. Hi. Welcome to stream. I'm back again, playing this. I will. I definitely. I forgot how much words is in Dishonored. So, and also I was reading a lot last stream, so let's see if my voice survives this. All right, and yeah, we were just here. Can I? What if I hang on? I have to test some science. Can I launch it the other way? But if I can I launch her into the water if I? Hang She Oh wow. But that's oops. Can I just I didn't mean to, I didn't like fully mean to, I just well I mean I did. I was trying to it's fine. You're just a little soggy. Well, I'll just put you back on this boat and you'll be right as rain soon. That's very fun. I want to try and part of me wants to. Oh, at the very start of the level there was an enemy near the over there, and now I've part of me now wants to replay this mission and try and you know, see if I can knock him into the ocean. Can I knock this guy into the ocean? Hang on, let's. Can I get him over here?
Assassin, help!
This is a great way to start the stream. Oh! Well, it wasn't into the ocean, but I bounced him to death. Dishonored is a very silly game.
The heir to the throne, Emily Caldwin, is still missing. Any person with information that leads to her discovery will be granted a substantial reward.
Oh, you want to get me? Trying to get this one to. No, you're gonna die from. There's blood from that one, that other one now. I was fucking launched. Oh, hang on. I hope the clip function works. Oh my god. That launched me.
Can't stay hidden forever. Got you now. Take
The heir to the throne, Emily
What if
Caldwell,
I-
is still missing. Any person with information that leads to her discovery will be granted a substantial reward.
When you're at super low health, it makes scary noises. I didn't know this. Because I'm always so good about my health. Probably.
Die. Come here, fucker. You gotta. Damn you.
This area is under lockdown. Any unauthorized individuals
You're going
are to be
down.
considered suspicious. And
Dump you in the river.
any person with information that
Eat.
Hi. Oh.
You made someone a widow.
Well. Oh no. It's quite silly.
I'll be leaving soon. Goodbye, Dad.
Okay. Enough sillies. I'll move on to the next level. Just let me get that Tivian ore I found. A bit rude. Messed that up a bit.
Hey.
Did he throw a rock at me? Rude.
Think I can't hear you?
Anyway, time to get on with the game. Well, this...
Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's go home.
Hostiles killed 11, alarms rung 2, oh no. High current overloads here, oh no. I'm not very good at the whole sneaking thing, I don't think. Oh well. The Surge. Delilah is a powerful witch who leads a coven that has moved into the ruins of Brigmore Manor. You've returned to your hidden base in the Flooded District to plan your next move.
Jessamine Colbin's hands were all that was holding this city together. With her dead, this city was a fast, disintegrating web of Guardsmen, overseers, nobles, weepers. Maybe this was the world the outsider was trying to show me all along. For years, I'd held together a shadowy band of ex-mercenaries, street kids, and refugees through discipline and a bit of black magic. On the fringes of a city that ate up innocence and weakness. Maybe today was the end of that small world. I thought of Jessamine Colbin's hands shuddering as she lost her grip on life. Whatever doom was coming, I deserved it. My people didn't.
No upgrades available. Get one of those. Yeah, bone charms, sure. Favors, nothing. Okay. Sure. This is like the last mission, I think. So let's go there, eh? Oh, it's a charge and then yeah, okay. Oh, no, I can't upgrade it. Oh, well. I'm so full of sleep darts. Yum. Oh, and there's a bunch there.
We've been attacked by overseers. The base is lost. The men are scattered. Some captured by the overseers, and their leader is in your chambers as we speak. If we can regroup and take out their leader, I believe we can still drive them back.
I want to know how the bastards found us in the first place.
Yeah, okay, I didn't need to. I already... Yeah, I could have gotten that final upgrade for the combat dub. Hang on. Hang on, I feel a little cheated now. Okay, I'll have to pick up the coins again.
Are you ready to go?
Let's go home. Just
Yeah.
Master Dowd, we've been attacked by
Memoirs. Excerpt from a captain's deathbed memoirs. I tell you, the very sight of the animal is uplifting. Its size rivals the largest boats, and its songs resounds across the ocean. The great fins are as long as 2 men, a single fin as black as the rocks at the bottom of the darkest waters. But the remainder of the animal is as white as Tyvian snow. Even the tentacles hanging beneath its face are the palest white, twisting and dragging in the cold depths. When the great whale breaks, everything else is lost from focus, distant and diminished, as if you were transported to a lost and lonely place that cannot exist. My entire life after this dream is burned into my mind. I was but 10 years old since my first year at sea. The apparition has never left me. I have hunted its trace, following half-told rumours of the thinnest clues, part of a song played by musicians in a Morley pub at the edge of town of North Corkenny. Once from a sketch found amongst the belongings of a dead sailor. On the rare occasion I was guided by more substantial evidence. An evening's meal and a conversation with a captain who had sighted the great whale the seasons past. At 13 I was already familiar with the whale of foam, and by 16 I was captain, sailing the uncharted stretches of the sea. When I got my own rickety boat at 20, I was already known as the bloodiest whale hunter in all the Isles. The most consumed, the maddest with frustration, hunting and killing hundreds of whales. I never saw it again. I drove my ship and my men like hounds in the worst winter. Over a lifetime I carried my hope of seeing it, touching the cool, dead flesh. Once it was hoisted over the deck, to hear it, I needed to hear its song again, to understand the effect it had over me, to immerse myself in the final moments of life. Now, racing against my age, my infirmity, my madness is killing me, this vision, this childhood dream. So what if it was ever real to begin? I wonder if it was ever real to begin with. My life seems already written, and I have failed. I realized that it was crazy, this dream. Did it really exist in this world? In man, yes. So is that like his dick?
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
You mean you saw a chance for personal glory and acted premature?
Careful. Careless words will bring us both down.
You worry too much. Huh?
Check me out.
Ah, well the miss.
Probably rats into everything.
Oh, there's more. Hang on.
What was that?
Oh no, they've seen me.
To me. Get behind him.
Whoa. Are you sure you just uncut? Okay. Oh, you're both. Yeah, that's the movements of an unconscious man right there. And also, hi, Casually Vintage. Did you know Sonic sells tater tots frozen? Is there anything? Oh, I thought you were about Sonic the hog. Not. But I don't think it was our business. I'm not sure tater tots are really a thing here. Oh, hang on, I gotta dispose of some evidence. Yeah, that's... I think like all potato products are generally frozen because that's usually like part of the cooking process. Like all the recipes tell you to freeze it anyway.
Cut the rope. My hands are tied. I'll survive. I'll await your signal.
Yay, captured assassin's been freed. Where's stuff that I want? Useful? No, not useful. I'm so full of remedies. Yum. Oh yeah, this one fell. I was like, hang on, why is this guy dead? He fell. Oh, silly bugger. Okay, good. I did recognize that's the right.
Sir, if I could just say, the men aren't happy.
Hmm?
The prisoners are secured, but the interrogations have been unsettling. The ones that talk are worse than the ones who won't. And there's still no sign of Dowd.
We wait.
Ho ho.
Dowd will show. Remind the men that they're overseers of the Abbey. That Dowd is an aging mercenary who has deluded his followers for years.
Yes,
What's
sir.
going on
I just
now?
hate the stink of this place. But you are right, of course.
Inform the men we'll wait for Dowd to show, and call for a messenger. I have to get this letter of our victory to the office of the High Overseer.
Yes, sir. And congratulations on your victory.
Just... Wasn't there a third one? No. Okay. There wasn't a third one. Yes, we don't have Sonics or Arby here. So most of this discussion is lost.
Get out right now.
Let my hands not be restless.
Is that Frank Welker?
Hear me?
Was that? Hang on, I need to check. Was that sounded like a bit like Frank? Hang on. I don't think it probably wasn't, but let's look at the Dishonored voiced casts. No, it wasn't, but that sounded like person at McDonald's, right? Do they call them chips? No, because chips is a different thing to fries.
Check under everything.
My objectives.
When I find you, it's gonna be bad. Damn! We'll find him. Where is he? There he is.
I thought your victims never saw you. So much for religion.
I need more men. Bring him down, brothers.
Hey, no, you're gonna.
Damn you.
Oh man. You can see. No, no, no. Chips is like thicker fries. Fries are like small, skinny things. You can pick a bunch up with one hand. It's hard to do that with chips. Because see, I don't know what a steak fries is. Let me. Okay, steak fries are. Well, there's some variance in look here. Some of these look a bit almost wedge-like, and some of them are just like really big chips. So yeah, those are sort of. Yeah, the multiple types of fries. Nah, you're lying. Nah, there's only one sort of fry, and that's the French fry. Just like there's only one sort of cookie, and that's the chocolate chip style. Everything else is biscuits. But yeah, no, fries is like the skinny things. This is that these are chips-ish adjacent wedges in some looks. The way some of these look, sort of. But yeah, no, McDonald's calls them fries because fries is different to chips. Overseer Pike, I have taken the Commerce Building. A temporary headquarters has been set up in a nearby structure. My men are dealing with a number of captives that should prove very informative. We have achieved a total victory here, catching the enemy by surprise. The plans for a larger coordinated assault were obviously unnecessary. I am confident that Dowd will show himself before our custody shortly. We got smaller fast food shoestring fries, crinkle cut, steak, waffle cut. They're all from hello, shoestring. I'm looking this up. Oh, I've definitely had these at some point somewhere. I don't think I like them because they're like too crispy. Because they're just so small. It's mostly the fried part and not like the potato. Also, waffle cut fries. Yeah, no, those aren't really a thing here, I don't think. Yeah, we've got like potato waffles, but these aren't. Yeah. Actually, wait, let's. Okay, yeah, crinkle cut fries. Those. Well, those vary in size. I've had some here where they're definitely more chip-like than fry. But yeah, I guess that can technically be a type of fry. Or a type of chip, depending on how big it is. Like how much potato inside it's got. No, that's $4. Yeah, sure, then some assassin. Hole, yeah. He'll stick around for a while before disappearing if there's no one around to attack. Okay. You know, it's some non-lethality here. And one of these kills wasn't even my fault. So basically I'm good. And a hero. Gotta read. Oh, yeah. Chick-fil-A does waffle fries. No idea what ones are, but they do it. I mostly know them from doing like bigotry. That's what they are in my mind as someone where that doesn't exist here. Excerpt from I need to take a drink before I start speaking again, I think. Before Slackjaw, did I read the top part? Excerpt from a popular crime story of daring by Jules Robin and the City Watch. Before, that's not... Okay, hang on. Before Slackjaw ran the streets in the distillery district, there was no boss more ruthless, violent or dedicated to squeezing the average citizens for coin than Black Sally. Like so many from Morley, she was pale pale-skinned and green-eyed, with hair as black as the void. They say that she started young, and as a girl, she'd stun a man with her looks, coming up upon him in an alley. Then a one-sided smile, and suddenly run him through with a knife. She'd have his money and be on her way before he breathed his final breath. As a boss, she was the worst, ruling over the meanest street gang Dunwall had seen up to that time. Her operation touched everything from shipping to prostitution. She even had a racket going with the Bakers Guild, a finger in every pie indeed. One man, Captain Jules Robin, made it his mission to stop her, and kept the case going for half a decade. Black Sally met her end when Robin and had his men light smoke fires in barrels near the warehouse where she hid during the day. As she and her gang rushed into the streets, terrified the building was burning, Captain Robin and his top officers threw nets over them and ran them all through with blade and pistol. That's a bit... That's a bit of a Sicilian, I think. They put the first... Just get him with nets. Get him with nets. Oh, hit E, not F. I have to read so much. I was out with Dishonored for like a year. I thought, I don't have to read that much. This is a cool, it's a stealth action game. I don't want to have to. And then here it is. An excerpt from a historical record of government positions and ranks. Throughout the ages, rulers have always faced attempts on their lives. Once in a generation, the empire is rocked by the death of a powerful political or religious figure. As such, city-states across the Isles have devised varying strategies for protecting their leaders. In the capital city of Dunwall, each new emperor is allowed to appoint a royal protector. This is far more than a trusted bodyguard, much more revered than the hand-chosen guards defending Dunwall Tower or the food tasters. The royal protector is a court figure, given an enormous latitude, who keeps constant company with the highest ruler in the known world. At the age of 12, the young monarch participates in the selection process, making the final decision about who will safeguard his or her life. While most of the chosen royal protector have been men, or most of those chosen as royal protector have been men, several times throughout history a woman has served the role. How scandalous. For the first time in Dunwall history, a monarch has been slain by her own bodyguard. At the time of writing, with Dunwall in the grip of the worst plague ever recorded, our fair Empress Jasmine Caldwin has been murdered. The deed was done by her former royal protector turned assassin Corvo Atano, who is still sitting in Coleridge prison awaiting his deserved execution. Some argue that it is worth noting that Corvo Atano is the first royal protector in the history of the Empire born outside the Isle of the Crystal. Yeah, I can't roll my R like that. Murd. See, when I roll my R's, I can't do it while thinking about it, otherwise it breaks up. Royal Protector. See, I did that because there was a bit too much thought and it sort of almost didn't work. The Lighthouse. Ain't that one movie? Excerpt from a recent historical work on Kingsbarrow Island. Kingsbarrow Island sits in the middle of the Wrenhaven River. And though the previous century it was only used by fishermen and for occasional religious ceremonies at the time of the Morley insurrection, during the time of the Morley insurrection, a fort and naval dock were added to the island as a means of protecting it from attacks by sea. Oh, is this the final level? I think. It probably is. I don't remember things. In the time of the Rat Plague crisis, shortly after the death of Empress Jessamine Caldwin, Dunwall's acting regent Hiram Burroughs commissioned the construction of a modernised military installation and lighthouse on the island. Yeah, it is. Burroughs' lighthouse, only recently completed, is widely considered to be one of the marvels of the modern age, humming with so-called technologies powered by processed whale oil. Paint the Dragon is the only movie with a lighthouse I've seen. That's strange, but trying to think of it, I don't know any movies I've seen with a lighthouse just off the top of my head. Probably. I feel like there was a lighthouse in a Scooby-Doo movie at some point. Anyway. An excerpt from a book covering the various districts of Dunwall and the histories. The Rudshaw Chamber of Commerce. Once the financial heart of the Empire, the Rudshaw Financial District was a hive of trade activity. No district employed more barristers, accountants, or indeed more security, and no part of Dunwall saw a greater flow of coin. When the flood barriers broke and the waters rolled in, the looting that followed was accompanied by an epic period of chaos and butchery. Those who could withdraw and move their assets did what they could. Others, with their wealth tied up in grand mansions and artwork, lost it all. When the last of the high society set had withdrawn and the lights went dark, Rudshaw was a gloomy, crumbling shell of what it had been, inhabited by thieves, wild dogs, and rats. Once great palaces of commerce sat empty and haunted, or came to house killers and mercenaries, as well as anyone else looking to hide from the city watch. In mere months, the flooded districts were settled upon as the more proper name for the place. One joke had a boss fight in a lighthouse. You know how there was Ubisoft upset. They do. They even had it in like a racing game, if I'm recalling correctly. Excerpt from Empress Jessamine Caldwin. Excerpt from a book on the late Empress. Many of those who have lived through her reign will weep until the end of their lives over the pale beauty and the piercing eyes and the foul end she met at the hands of her own twisted servant and protector. In her father's day, the Caldwins were thrust into the limelight despite their distance to the throne, when the former dynasty provided no heirs. A prosperous age followed the emperor, but his daughter would have different luck. During her short life, political intrigue and minor conflicts created cracks in the empire, undermining any unity across the Isles. The Rat Plague, however, was a terror for which neither Empress Caldwin nor any other living being was prepared. How to get a town in a racing game? I don't know. I never played the crew, and I don't think you can play the crew actually anymore because they killed it forever. Dowd's log. 18 years in this wretched rock. And in the city of filth, I felt the blood of scholars, of noble pedophiles, of guildsmen, of unfaithful lovers, of politicians who were far too just for their own good, and of law enforcers who came too close to bringing the wrong man to justice. Why should the Empress be any different? Why should I feel the entire weight of this dying city crushing down on my back? Corvo, Lord Protector of Serkonos, just as I once was. I might have known that fact already, but it didn't matter until I recognized his face. It brought back distant memories of home, the optimistic young man I once was. What would I find if I went back there? What would I find if that it has rotted from the inside, just like Dunwall? Will it only appear that way because I'm the one who's rotted? Ugh. Oh, sleep dance. Oh, that's his head. I'll try and just... Oh. Didn't do what I intended, but it did do something, and that's what matters.
Heard something.
Nuh-uh. Not jelly teals, can't eat. What's even the point?
This one's done. There ain't any fight left in it.
I love time stop mechanics so much. Ah. Anyway.
Okay. I'll watch for your sign.
What's this? Sure. Oh, that. Oh, Siffy redeem. Let's. Wow. Wow. Lemon, hi. Oh, what's going on? Knocking people out in stop time. Hi, welcome from work. I hope it's less hell than usual. Hi. Thanks for the friggin' subscription again. Why would you do this? All of my emotes are the exact same image, just in different variations. What are you doing? But hi, welcome to stream. Theoretical artifact. Yeah. Right. Oh, I'm so So full of bolts. Yep. Work 6, but whatever. Aye, that's. Whoa. Where am I going to next? Wow, a follow. I need to. Wow. Hang on. Yumi. Hi, welcome to channel. Thanks for the follow. What? How am I doing? Good. I've had to read a lot, so that's a bit less good, but ultimately good. Hi, welcome to here. So, okay, where am I going? Where am I robbing? What am I? Oh, right, there's guys. Let me just... Oop, I've made them suspicious. Can I? Yep, okay, that I broke my legs a little bit. It's only a little bit though, so I'm fine basically. This game is great. Yeah, that's... just hide here. Don't suspect a thing. Let's just... They don't see me. Hey,
What was that?
Let's see who's hiding about. A severe caning might be in order.
Everything seems in order. Probably just a...
There's... No, I didn't mean to hit stop time. Oh no, ads are starting in 5 minutes. But what kind of games do you play? I play all sorts of games because I'm a normal person like that. And favorite game? I don't know. Armored Core 6 maybe. Sokolov Technology in the New Age. An excerpt from a recent book detailing Sokolov's machines. One of the advantages of Sokolov technologies is that they share the same magnetic socket. For the tanks of processed whale oil, they use as fuel. When a tank is exhausted, another can be plugged into place with ease. The process is simple enough that any common workman, or even the lower guardsman of the City Watch, can handle the task. This applies to the arc pylon and wall of light security systems, as well as the powered carriages used for transport by those few who are wealthy enough to afford them. The only obvious downside of Sokolov's design is the fertility of the tanks themselves. A few incidents have occurred resulting in damage to property or bodily harm whenever the tanks has exploded. Tanks love to explode. Right, so where's the... Whoa. Yeah, that's what I've read already. Oh, the bone charm's just over there. Hang on, how do I?
Righteous and pure, I do every man's work.
What? Oh. I got shot and then blowed people up. Oh no, on which series do I? Well, I don't really have a totally consistent schedule. I had about points during the week and also the weekend, I suppose.
Probably rats into everything.
I gotta remember to lean. They can't see me if I like lean places.
Another toad somewhere. Get behind him.
Damn it! Where'd he go?
There you are.
I forgot about the thing that it pushes. The music pushes you. I forgot this. Oh no. I gotta remember that.
Die, idiot.
Oh no, it's both of them. Oh. Teehee. Ah, I got you. Oh. And then I was the one who was got.
Let's flush him out. When I find you, it's going to be bad.
Oh, ads are about to start, I think.
I gotta get back right now. Where are you?
If I...
I know you're here somewhere, scum. There you are.
What? Things in this game like to launch you to your doom. Why did they do this to me? What have I ever done apart from all the assassinations?
Oh, that might be worth checking out.
Can I see where you're facing, perhaps, buddy?
Probably rats into everything.
Ooh. 10 fish, but not jellied eels yet.
Let
Oh.
my hands not be restless.
No, I thought...
Feel yourself.
A promotion for the man who kills this one. I know you're here. Take out his leg.
What?
I know you're here.
Actually, chat other than that, I had to punch out and get everything lined up for tomorrow. Oh, well, awful news. It's a break, so I'm gonna take a break while the ad break happens. Well, I'll be back momentarily though, and I'll maybe not die super quick. Wow, I am back and returned. And oh no, shoveling snow. I have never done that, but I hear it's bad. I was about to say death as I put the electric mine that kills you on him, but it turns out wasn't the person who was dying. Oh, what a blessed life you must lead to have never shoveled a singular snow. No, I don't even... What even does a snow look like? I haven't seen winter in years.
Probably rats into everything.
It's quite possibly the... I would say anything to do with a human body. Ah. Oh dear.
Okay, hold it. What now? Flank him! Can you kill him? There you are! Flank him!
Oh.
You're gonna bleed. You're going down. Firing. My hands not restless. Reveal yourself. I'll go easy.
Come get me.
Behind him.
Come out. We both know.
Oh yeah, the other one I set up.
Let my hands be restless. Reveal yourself. I know you're here somewhere, scum. You think you're being quiet?
No.
I know you're here.
By the outsider. Oh, I'll find you. When I find you, it's going to be bad. I know you're here somewhere, scum.
You know, that could have gone better, but could have gone worse. I don't know what I did. I got him. Oh. I don't know, what was I doing? Bone charm. Party crew, some of the assassins deal more damage. Well,
Righteous and pure, I do every man's work.
just. Oh.
Okay, now I hear you.
Oh, well. Let's see what else we got. Rune. Ah, potted whale meat. But it's no jelly deal. Suspected a cultist slayer. Yeah.
This map shows a coordinated sweep of the flooded district, but the overseers here didn't stick to the plan. Someone must have tipped them off.
The offences of this man are high crimes under the strictures of the High Overseer, municipal laws, the city of Dunmore, edicts of brave Lord Regent in these times of peril. For the murder of various individuals of note and heresy. The first stricture, an excerpt from a work detailing one of the 7 strictures. Restrict the wandering gaze that looks hither and yonder for some flashing thing that easily catches a man's fancy in one moment, but brings calamity the next. For the eyes are never tired of seeing, nor are they quick to spot an illusion. A man whose gaze is corrupted is like a warped mirror that has traded beauty for ugliness, and ugliness for beauty. Instead, fix your eyes on what is edifying and what is pure, and then you will be able to recognize the profane monuments of the outsider. Oh, I've probably read that in the main. I played the main game, I think. Yeah, I've read that stuff. I think maybe, hopefully, possibly.
Wandering eyes that look hither and yonder for some flashing thing that easily catches a man's fancy in one moment, but brings calamity.
Ah, yeah. Okay, so I picked up all the stuff. Okay.
None of this would have gotten so bad if that damn fool Corvo hadn't killed the Empress.
Decided to kill this guy for no reason. I'm just hashtag quirky and random like that.
This is a waste. These ones never talk. Look at this. Are you paying attention? I am going to pull the pin in a moment. No one will even know. Where is he?
Let thy hands not be restless. Reveal yourself.
Cut the rope. Okay. I'll watch for your sign.
Oh, the way that flicker is. I don't care for it. Pump system report. Large entry. Standing water is no more than ankle deep. Something must be blocking the drainage. Large entry. The range was cleared and standing water isn't an issue any longer. No, pump system may be insufficient for higher volume situation. Large entry. Wastewater high. Waste high water. Drainage problems again. The accountants are going to have to swim to work if something isn't done about to the pump system. Log, let's stay in short. I know power starts tomorrow. I've restarted my concerns about the pumps. I suggest immediate replacement. Check the valves, pressure systems, mechanical integrity immediately.
Look out. We got someone skulking around.
Let's just see what happens if I get another crack at this guy.
Okay, you idiot. Time to chat.
Nuh-uh.
They were given fair warning. The litany on the White Cliff itself forbids consuming the flesh of rats. What fell upon them was of their own making.
Stretch. Okay, let me just. Hang on a little. Make sure back's correct position.
Thank you. I'll await your signal.
I need to learn how to stretch good at some point, I think. What power? What charm stack? No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't. That's gonna hurt my brain. Oh. Oh, there's still a guy around. There's a few guys around, huh? I thought this and that was like a person laid up against the gate.
Got someone skulking around. None of this would have gotten so bad if that damn fool Corvo hadn't killed the Empress.
Righteous and pure, I do every man's work.
Now!
I can find a room.
Assassin, help!
No, I'm not gonna help you. No, I'm not. You know, there's a lot of good lines in Dishonored, but just them saying "die, idiot" that's good. That's good and funny.
What is your will?
Capture as many as you can. Their plans are ruined.
Master Dowd.
There's not many to capture. Let's be honest. Wait, do I have? Oh, that's a small amount. That's quite a bit. Oh, Luminek. Blooming heck.
Give me a report.
The Overseer leader is dead. We gave his body to the River Crusts. After you freed our men, they routed the remaining Overseers. We control the Commerce Building again. They were planning a larger assault, but this group of Overseers attacked early, without the others from the Abbey.
Where's Lurk?
I'm here. I was held up. The Overseers had us trapped. Oh. You.
Yes, me. Everything is falling into place. Though I'd hoped the Overseers would be capable of finishing you in one try. Overseer Hume was just a little too ambitious.
Just noticed how stacked up the city is over there.
I still have one card left to play. Lurk.
Sorry, Dowd. But you knew this was coming. Even if you didn't think it was so soon. You've been slipping. Ever since the Empress died. It's my time now.
Your little empires fall into bits. Your men are dead in the streets, and our dark-eyed friend has lost interest in helping you.
Quiet, Delilah. You're right. But I'm going to show respect. Dowd. Blades out. We'll do this properly.
What? Oh.
I knew it would come to this, Dowd. It's our nature.
Alright, look, I did the canon ending.
You once told me Billy Lurk was your finest pupil. Fast and strong with a sharp mind. It's no accident she was the only woman you ever trained. And she proved even more ruthless and deceptive than you thought. But she was no match for you. This is why, in a city of horrors, parents will scare their children with a legend of Dowd, the knife of Dunwall, who never chose sides, who preyed on the city's lords, who never swore fealty, who brought down overseers, once even an empress. I wonder what the final chapter will be. What happens to scary monsters in the end?
What? No regrets. Complete high. Oh, I did high chaos on. Not even on purpose. I don't even remember what the low chaos ending was. But dang. Arrived just in time just to watch Billy get lurked. You did. Remember those from earlier? Wow. Wow, remember when we were at Wales? Oh dang, is this the end? Yeah, because this is the 2 parts DLC. You get this part and then you get Brig. Was it Brigmore? Yeah, Brigmore Wishes. Which we will be doing immediately after this. I enjoy being background noise while I begin shoveling escapades. Oh no. I'm not how you ever respond to like some sort of funny one-liner I make. This is so tragic. They should invent some sort of scoop device. Stretching again for free. Honestly, that level was kind of short, given the first two levels of that DLC was like that had a whole 4-hour stream. Double rough, not only shovel in hands, but they're gloves. 2 times as unable to respond. That's so fucked up. They brackets, the government should give you a phone pen so you can awkwardly jab at the keyboard with that. Okay, I said this seems a bit shy. And these the end credits taking a while. Dolby and the double D. Like boobs. Bink. Oh, and we did it. That's we knifed the dunt wall. Oh well, if only there was a new. Oh wait, I have to go back to the main menu. Then I go to missions. Why does missions have that little star after it? I've got all the DLC. Get rid of that. But anyway. Now we go to Brickmore and Witches. New game. Oh! Say again, with the life of Dumbledore has been found. You can use your progression in the Brigmore Wishes. You will retrieve your equipment powers. Which progression do you want to use? Yes. Yes, let's continue this story. Oh! Is it because I think you mean Master Assassin is like because I completed the last one. It looks like there should be like a 5th. Kind of, not really, but sort of. There should be a 5th difficulty. Anyway. Troubled sleep. And you've been ill at ease ever since you assassinated Empress Jasmine Caldwin and aided in the abduction of her daughter Emily.
He knew. The black-eyed bastard knew that when my blade stilled the Empress's heart and delivered her daughter to the Lord Regent's men, everything would fall to pieces. He watched me do it anyway. And now the world's gone mad. Plague grinds the city down. Corruption rots. A mad killer roams the streets by night, seeking revenge.
Oh, is this
The
because I'm...
overseers have stormed my hideout in the flooded district. And I'm in a strange duel with a mad witch named Delilah for the fate of the Empire. I'd say I was being punished, but I know that the world doesn't punish wicked people. We make our choices and take what comes. And the rest is void. I can't say I wasn't warned. It's been months since I killed the Empress, but it feels like only seconds ago I heard her yelling for her daughter, Emily. Corvo's face going slack with shock. And somewhere in my head, the outsiders laugh. Come to collect on our debt? Did you ever think you deserved to lose your Empress? That a better man took her life, while you gaped like a fool? Come on, Corvo. Prove me wrong.
Do I still have... Oh, no, all the powers are gone.
That...
Damn it.
Sir, Thomas has returned with the information you requested. He's waiting for you below.
Oh, bone charm. Yeah, I got all the stuff. Maybe. Oh, this is one of those. That's a fun one. Oh God, so many books. Okay. The Reclamation of Dunwall, an excerpt from a pamphlet published in response to the plague. Dunwall, the seat of power in the known civilized world, the Empire of the Isles, it is our great capital, and it has been brought low by vermin. The very thought galls. We are faced with the reality that our once great city is in a state of shambles, and that the few remaining domiciles in any habitable condition are the estates of those wealthy enough to ward themselves against that reality. A city cannot continue to thrive populated by only the upper classes and their cloistered sycophants. Even if the plague were gone tomorrow, in its present state, Dunwall doesn't have enough hardy people of working age to return the city to everyday function. We must find a way to attract more residents, which requires removing the cloud of fear brought about by the current regime. The Lord Regent and his lackeys are bad for business, my friends. So it falls on us. A plague and a tyrant must be overcome. After that, we must undertake a third miracle, turning the screws on the obscenely wealthy, forcing them to pay back into the place that has given them their privileged lives. It is the powerful and fortunate who must pay for rebuilding of Dunwall, even if the poorest will bear the stones and timbers of the reconstruction on their backs. All this must happen for the dormant machine of commerce to restart. Without that, we are all forfeit, and the greatest city of our age will be lost. Crumbled bits of bone. Excerpt from a journal covering various occult artifacts. They say my mother was a witch, but the truth, as is so often the case, depends on perspective of your place in the world. If you relied on poisons made from exotic herbs and the blowfish that live in the reef waters near Pandacia, her powers originated in the hallucinogenics derived from through guile or by force of those who crossed her. There was an unusual intensity in her gaze, for certain, but it came from within, not from the outsider. It's what happens to anyone pushed to the absolute edge of sanity and survival, who stays there for years, then returns to walk among the sheep in this so-called civilized society. My mother was crafty, but if it was anything more than powders, hidden knives and guile, I never saw it. Bloody hell, it's a lot. Like they help children. Some of those truly touched by the black-eyed bastard can move through the space between rooftops like a sparrow. Others command armies of rats or poisonous flies, as easy as they reel their fingers and toes. The overseers are right to fear, as to warn the common folk to stay in their homes at night, to keep their families close. But there are other ways his influence manifests. Those who serve me and share in some of what I can do. And I suspect the same for Delilah Copperstone's coven. There are those who craft runes and charms. The old woman across town, they call her Granny Rags. Wait, is this Dowd speaking? Oh, it's Dowd. Oops. He carves and polishes the bones of whales, stringing them together, putting them to the void until they moan like the fever sick on a cold night. Found a few of her talismans, and with each one I touched a tiny piece of me departed and settled in with her. What does she gain? Long life? Some kind of power I don't understand. There were such things as beyond me. And then 4 people in my life carried the mark of the outsider. But I've known dozens more who wanted it, who stood at night in stagnant ponds or begged with the dust blowing through graveyards, people who gutted farm animals or burned the flesh of men thinking it would call forth the void. I met a dying man once who collected runes and charms for years, crushed them all into powder, made a paste and ate them, thinking he could gain whatever magic was in the things. His death was long and painful. I know a woman from Karnaka who would trade for charms and other bits of whalebone. She cracked them apart and fused them back together, then sold them. I bought one of these corrupted charms, as she swore would cause sharp metal to break in my skin. And it worked. But each time it did, one of my teeth turned black and fell out. After the 3rd time, I gave it to one of my men. Now when he smiles, it's all bleeding gums, and what parts inside of him are turning black. Sometimes I ask myself, without these gifts, would I be a man to fear? Would I be called the Knife of Dunmore with my name whispered through the markets and alleyways, the high towers and the drawing rooms? I'd like to think so, but it doesn't really matter. As long as I bear this mark, I'll use whatever craft I have to force my will on the world. The harder trick is undoing what I've done. I need water. Must obtain the sippy. What? Blah. Regency and emergency powers. At a time of political upheaval, there are provisions in place for a staged transfer of power, designed with 3 goals in mind. First is the minimization of incentive for a coup. There is no predetermined person or position within the government that is scheduled to take on the mantle of regency during a time of crisis. Instead, a regent is chosen by parliamentary accord. This serves to avoid promoting a path of derelict ascendancy and to discourage those who would scheme such a turn of events. It is with the assumption of our government governing documents that such legislative body will always have the wisdom to see through the would-be usurpers. The second is the assurance of stability for the commons during and after the transitional phase. During the interregnum, while the regent rules the land, there are categories of laws and decrees that cannot be altered without a majority vote from Parliament. Thus, daily life for the people will not change dramatically when, during a time of regency, or shift drastically once a pariah takes up the throne. Third, and perhaps the most important, is that a worthy successor is found in order to rule out hasty action and to maximize stability. You said the wrong word there, entirely opposite. There will be no term limit or duration applied to the period of regency. Historically, rash decisions have been greatly contested, resulting in extended political turmoil or outright conflict. When a proper error is found and the position is filled by someone who is worthy of the role, all of us will fall in and provide their support. Ugh. I don't know what's it about, like, reading this much text, but it congests my nose, which is odd. I don't get it when like talking normally. Yeah. Oh yeah, now I got my powers, but because I didn't use that one rune at the end of the last one, I don't. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Oh no, I'm not done all City Trials. God no. But hang on a second. Because yeah, I still have a. Okay, yeah, more Vital.
What is your will?
Capture as many as you can. Their plans are ruined.
Master Dowd.
Give me a report.
The Overseer leader is dead.
Can I escape this?
We gave his body to the river crusts. After you freed our men, they routed the remaining Overseers. We control the Commerce Building again. They were planning a larger assault, but this group of Overseers attacked early, without the others from the Abbey.
Where's Lurk?
I'm here.
I was held up. I knew it would come to this, Dowd. It's our nature.
Well, but we're getting lurked again? Yeah. Get lurked. Nerds.
You once told me Billy Lurk was your finest pupil.
Oh, I can't skip
Fast
this.
and strong with a sharp
Damn
mind.
it.
It's no accident she was the only woman you ever trained. And she proved even more ruthless and deceptive than you thought. But she was no match for you. This is why, in a city of horrors, parents will scare their children with a legend of Dowd, the knife of Dunwall, who never chose sides, who preyed on the city's lords, who never swore fealty, who brought down overseers, once even an empress. I wonder what the final chapter will be. What happens to scary monsters in the end?
Okay, now it's... Now back to main menu. Now back to missions. Now to here.
He knew. The black-eyed bastard knew that when my blade stilled the Empress's heart and delivered her daughter to the Lord Regent's men, everything would fall to pieces. He watched me do it anyway. And now the world's gone mad. Plague grinds the city down. Corruption rots. A mad killer roams the streets by night, seeking revenge. The Overseers have stormed my hideout in the flooded district. And I'm in a strange duel with a mad witch named Delilah for the fate of the Empire. I'd say I was being punished, but I know that the world doesn't punish wicked people. We make our choices and take what comes. And the rest is void. I can't say I wasn't warned.
No, can't skip this either.
It's been months since I killed the Empress.
It's been...
But it feels like only seconds ago, I heard her yelling for her daughter, Emily. Corvo's face going slack with shock. And somewhere in my head, the outsiders laugh. Come to collect on our debt. Did you ever think you deserved to lose your Empress? That a better man took her life, while you gaped like a fool? Come on, Corvo. Prove me wrong.
Kinda mean to Corvo, honestly. What the? Ow, my arm! That's a good, the way it's going so fast.
Sir, Thomas has returned with the information you requested. He's waiting for you below.
So let's just... So a prune up there, prune down here. This was a Silence mission. Giovanni, Reeve. Oh, new power. Yeah, this seems cool. Yeah, Robert's my fastest money. Level 2. Oh yeah, I should. Oh, more reading. Cutscene first.
I found Lizzie Stride. Getting her to lend us her boat will be a bit complicated, however. She's in Coldridge. From what I hear, they've got enough on her to hold her for about 1,000 years.
Excellent. Lizzie has enemies inside Coldridge. If we play this right, she'll be begging to do business with us.
Ready to leave, sir? Or should I wait? At your pleasure.
Okay, I'm gonna take a break now to just prepare for all the reading I'm gonna be doing. But yeah, I'll be back after the ads. What? What? I am returned, and I have realized how just cold it is actually down here. Etc. Oh god, right, I'm about to read stuff. Let me get some more game. I didn't mean to do that one. I didn't mean to do that one.
Dowd blew up a whole slaughterhouse where we get the whale oil. Won't that irritate the Lord Regent?
Indeed. We could turn Dowd in. Split the reward.
I promise to go quietly.
Funny. Hydrated.
Corvo's coming for us, Dowd. And he's got...
No, that's 100% a Skyrim voice actor. That's...
Taking prisoners is exactly the sort of thing I'm talking about.
You don't have to remind me. It's Billy's doing that the Overseers found us. That wasn't Dowd.
Dowd should have caught it. And now witches? He's not the man he was.
Quiet. You're going to get us killed.
Awkward teleport out. But yeah, Whoop.
This will hold while we're away. Anything short of cannon fire.
Let's hope it won't come to that.
But yeah, no, it's that voice act. That's that voice is elves in Skyrim. The wood elves, I think. A street knife of Dunwall, a survivor's tale. From a street pamphlet containing a sensationalized sighting of the assassin Dowd. Oh my god, that's so much text. Oh, you might right there thought of that. I know at least it's what's it, Fairend, you know, the archer guy in the starting village. Gentle Readler? God, I can't read or speak. Reader, be assured that your coin is well spent today. What you read here may one day preserve your life. And your sanity. No one has seen the knife of Dunwall and lived to tell of it until now. The sun was setting a bloody stain against the sky, silhouetting the charred ribcage of the slaughterhouse. The stench of burnt meat, the flesh of men and whales sour in the air. Dowd erupted from the ashes and timbers, his body wreathed in flame and rent with injuries that no mortal man could have survived. His shadow stretched out before him on the ground, and it revealed his true nature. A horned thing warped by heresy. It, a shape too terrible to put into words, my gentle readers. A sorcerer from the void without question. I could hear the moans of the dying workers beneath him in the rubble of the slaughterhouse. He did not even pause to acknowledge their plight, for his heart is colder than Tivian ice. Instead, he let out a guttural howl of victory, the shock of which snuffed out the light from those poor dying workers. And then when he bounded away, moving from roof to roof back toward the streets, and this was where I thought this chapter would end until I heard the music. The grinding metal of the overseers echoed from the nearby alleyways. I knew there would soon be a fight. With only my sense of duty to the fallen citizens of Dunwall to keep my fear from overtaking me, I inched closer to the mouth of the alley for a better vantage. A brave contingent of overseers had captured one of Dowd's lieutenants, lurking in the alley. He or she, for I could not tell beneath the thick leather of the industrial whaler suit, was prone and tied with sturdy ropes. Surrounded by overseers, but their fixation was ultimately their undoing. Dowd fell from above, moving through the air easily as a falcon. I swear upon my spirit, without a sound, he glided down among them. And the music maker was the first to die, as Dowd tore the men's head from shoulders. The wretched song faded in a discordant wail. Then I watched the most notorious of assassins of our times become a flurry of leather, metal, and blood, deflecting bullets and sword blades with ease. The last overseer, no doubt consumed with terror at the sight of his brothers, seeing his brothers fall so easily, sank to his knees and begged for mercy. Dowd spoke a single word that made my entrails squirm in my belly upon hearing it. The overseer shrieked like a madman until his mask split in two, as though struck by some hammer and chisel. A stream of blood gushed forth from the crack, bathing Dowd's boots. I closed my eyes at that point, too overwhelmed to witness any further atrocity. I could only hope that if the foul heretic discovered me next, my life would end swiftly. When I opened my eyes, Dowd was nowhere to be seen. That was the last I ever saw of the knife of Dunwall. So heed my warning, you gentle reader. Should you or anyone you love witness some misshapen shadow fall across your path, or hear the slightest rumour of dark words whispered from the rooftops, then flee with all haste.
Send some of us to finish off the Royal Protector. I'd rather face him head on.
We have bigger targets to consider right now. Corvo didn't turn one of our own against us. He didn't send overseers into our backyard. Delilah did.
Oh, so much reading for the poor cat boy. Why do I do this to myself? God, and the next game's gonna be Morrowind. Next stream game. That is. The Royal Spymaster. An excerpt from a historical record of government positions and ranks. It is said that the office of the Royal Spymaster has existed for as long as there has been emperors and empresses. However, in the earliest days of the Empire, this position existed in secrecy only. Only after the Morley insurrection was the position publicly acknowledged due to the tremendous role that the acting Spymaster played in quelling the rebellion. Originally, members of the military officers of the City Watch were advocated for the role, chosen by the Admiralty, In recent years, the outgoing spy master has made recommendations on his replacement from the smaller cadre of espionage agents serving him. In this way, continuity is preserved, since many of the covert projects undertaken by the government are not committed to writing, only communicated in whispers and behind secure doors. This leads to the most common critique of the Office of the Royal Spy Master, that actions are taken and deeds are committed that even the Emperor or Empress is not aware of. This lack of oversight or accountability is commonly debated the topic during parliamentary sessions. But those who hold the position of Royal Spy Master insist that in order to function, the role must exist outside existing bureaucracy or law. That doesn't sound just.
Begging your pardon, Dowd, but I don't think it's safe to leave these overseers holed up in the refinery.
It's a new game now. They know where to find us.
Yeah, it's the
We just have to
bring
make
more
them
witches
afraid.
instead of Knife of Dunwall. I feel sorry for your voice right now. Fair.
They're not afraid to die for their 7 strictures.
Them? No. But the men who give the orders are a different breed.
All the same, I'd better give them a hand, just in case the prisoners try anything.
Okay, let me just.
If Corvo...
Maybe you should do something more useful than standing by this window pissing your pants about Corvo.
As you wish.
Got his ass fucking annihilated.
I've made a mess of the access ways, but it had to be done. If I come back, I'll take it all down.
Somebody will. And they can burn those overseer drapes while they're at it.
After Corvo's escape, it's going to be more difficult to break into Coldridge. They've installed arc pylons, and they're blaring overseer music over the loudspeakers. Our talents will be suppressed until we get inside.
I have other talents.
They've got Arnold Timshin there. Same wing as Lizzie Stride.
Good. I'll let him know I'll be visiting his girlfriend soon.
Last thing. There's an execution planned in the courtyard. Should draw a lot of eyes away from you.
I could use a laugh.
Oh. Is that Granny Rex? The Wainlets, an excerpt from a journalist's report on organised crime activity. One gentleman of advanced age swore that his brother had been taken by the Whalers, a notorious gang associated with a man called Dowd. According to Peter Mansfield, his brother Rudolph was proud of working with the Royal Spy Master's Responsible Citizens Group, feeling no shame in reporting on what he perceived as shady dealings by his rivals at the fish markets. But this might have been the very source of his trouble. On the 6th evening of the month of Heart, Raldolph came storming into Peter's home. White-faced and panic-stricken, claiming to have been chased off by a group of ruffians wearing leather suits and vapor masks, used by the men working in the whale oil factories. Peter gave him supper and drink, sending him on his way later in the night, after which Rudolph was never again seen. Yeah. We did that. Okay, right, there's one there. The Isle of Serkonos. An excerpt from a volume on Serkonian geography and culture. Serkonos, the jewel of the south, is best known for its warm winds, spiced foods, and endless beaches, while the city of Colero sees the heaviest flow of travellers from across the Isles. Karnaka, on the southernmost edge of the known world, is preferred among the elite of the Empire. It is said that a month spent resting beneath the sun on the beaches of Serkonos, or within one of the royal villages, can cure most maladies. The travellers bring back recipes and styles from the south, And the dances that all Zirconians learn in their youth are favoured in Crystal for their sensuality, copied by the fashion aristocracy in the capital city of Dunwall. The only persistent trouble in Zirconos originates along the string of tiny islands stretching away from the mainland to the east. For generations, pirates have hidden amongst this archipelago, raiding traders passing between the two islands, and more recently, attacking whaling ships returning with rich stores of oil. I just want to do a good way the cosplay, but good looking gas mask and leather is so expensive. Yeah. And honestly, I mean, this one sort of doesn't look like leather to me. This looks like fuzzy. But I got so much to read. But yeah, it could be an issue. I can see why. The Metaphysica Mysterium, except from a longer band work on supernatural ritual. It is said that we should no longer sully our hands when combating the forces of the void. My studies have been deemed heretical by my brothers, but the rewards have been invaluable. I've harnessed the same energies employed by the outside and his accursed followers, while avoiding their corruption. I will inscribe a twofold method in this text. Indirection, as the unwholesome power of the outsider uses living flesh as a conduit, we can avoid being tainted by using the flesh of others instead. Containment. By using channels and barriers, we can focus the void energies in a raw state, shielding them from the perverse perspectives of the outsider. No! Oh, it's so many words. A recent journal entry written in a careful hand. Our troubles began with the name Delilah, a mystery given to Dowd by the face he sees in his dreams, and whose voice he hears when kneeling at the shrines hidden in the lost parts of the city. None of us have ever heard this voice, but we know its power. It spoke to our master, telling him of his coming doom, saying that solving this riddle was the only way to escape. Take a drink. We knew nothing of Delilah, except that we found the whaling ship by that name. A tenuous connection. But when the outside world is concerned, there are no coincidences. We discovered the ship was named after a woman who once worked in the halls of Dunwich Tower. Dunwall Tower. With Jasmine Caldwell. Later she became a painter, an apprentice of Sokol himself, until she snared an aristocratic patron named Arnold Timsh. We met Timsh's niece, who offered us information on Delilah in exchange for eliminating her uncle. Removing the aristocrat was our speciality, so our master agreed. With Barrister Arnold Timsh gone, his niece divulged everything she knew. Delilah was much more than a painter, and she was hiding in the old Brigmore mansion outside the city. But then we were too late. Delilah anticipated our threat. Sometimes she had been working her corrupt influence on the best of us, the assassin Billy Lurk. Delilah turned Lurk against us, and together they sold us out to the overseers. When we returned to our hideout in the flooded district, we were swarmed by gold masks and hounds, but Dowd is quick and wise in our trade, and he ended up keeping us alive, though there were losses. Now our resources are strained. Some of them are grumbling. I see the strain on Dowd's face, killing the Empress, handing over her daughter. Those are not easy burdens to bear, and Lurk's betrayal weighs heavily on him. His sleep is troubled by curses and shouts. Now we make preparations to strike back at Delilah. Dowd's counterattack. She is planning something in Brigmore, something that affects everyone in the Isles. She will be expecting us, like our master. She shares her gifts from the outsider with those who follow her. How many are there, I wonder? I have no secrets from my master. My loyalty was without question, but I fear there may be the last days of the Whalers. Perhaps the last days of Dowd. No, I want Dowd's main character Dishonored forever.
Is it time to go, sir?
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Can I reduce the amount of chaos? Hang on. Wait, you can't decrease chaos in Dishonored 2? That's... Huh.
Delilah doesn't leave Brigmore Manor anymore. She doesn't have to. Which means I have to come to her. The manor's upriver, far out past the quarantine line. I'll need a ship. I've lived in Dunwall's underworld a long time. I know the players, gang leaders, madams, corrupt officials. But what I need is a smuggler who knows the river, someone I can trust. It's a reflection of Dunwall, or perhaps myself, that after all these years, the best choice I have is Lizzie Stride. And Lizzie Stride is in jail.
Favors, yeah. Huh. Hmm. Is there an achievement for this? Purchase at least 8 favors during the... Okay. Yeah, that's not the mission.
This should get me in the front door at least. Looks like I'll need to check in with those guards by the gate.
I do not remember this. Just I must have played this DLC at some point.
Overseer. About time, Overseer. We sent for you hours ago.
There was a problem with the waterlock.
Fine. Listen up. The incident took place in the interrogation room. Cross the yard and keep going straight. Anything else is off limits. Understand? Don't go exploring. Don't speak to the prisoners. We're not here to listen to you preach. Don't forget you're in Coldridge now, not the Abbey. We asked you here for one reason.
I'll be gone before you know it.
Oh, I missed this room though. Okay, hang on. Hello, buddy. That's... You look like jerky. Wow, totally blank save speed. Can I? What mission clue is this? Time to see where I leave. Damn, overseers and their music.
Guard, open the gate.
Okay, now I can use my magic powers. Instruction report, additional security along. Work main gate, kind of days, identification. Security notice. System responsible for naming the former Lord Protector will be continued today. Inclusion remains off limits unless you're not specified.
This mask won't fool an arc pylon.
What's wrong with me? We're sending 3 men to the firing squad and no one knows what actually happened. They do it. Cameron drinks and Moore's locked. Neither of them do anything. They die to satisfy them.
Just making me save.
All cells in Section B are under quarantine until further notice. Prisoners who have been transferred from Section B will be observed for signs of infection.
They don't hesitate to kill their own.
You failed to appear for service on...
Oh. What if I instead try?
They don't hesitate to kill their own.
You failed to appear for service on the...
Guard, help me out! Beat the heart to the house!
Okay. Maybe there's another way to get over there. less inconvenient to me way. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. Oh, that arc pylon wasn't even active. Hello. Hey, do you think they hesitate to kill their own? Couldn't tell you honestly. I don't know, there's just so many variables.
This disguise won't help me if I'm caught in a restricted wing. Lizzie's tried. She's in rough shape.
La 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 la. Early in the morning, way up she rises, way up she rises. Up she rises early in the morning.
You're making a huge mistake. I'm a barrister. I've got all your names. Morgan and Taylor, and Cooper and Wilkins and Minton. They'll go into a signed, authorized deposition. I sent word to the Lord Regent's office. None of you understand what I can do to you. It's almost laughable, isn't it? When you think about it, you're signing your own death warrants. Let me out! Let me out of here!
This is a fun little level. Reminds me of the Deus Ex, the latest one, DLC. They had the prison thing, but it was considerably different. But it was that was fun. I enjoy me a prison level. I do. Someone's
Someone's supposed to be on duty.
What's the latest save I did? Piss. Turn two. Where are you going? This guy just standing in place. just I don't think my coat is blown, but just also I'm just realizing the restricted areas mechanic, that's something they did in Dishonored 2, innit? Hello, lads.
You want the interrogation room. That's where it happened.
Head directly across the yard and through the door. It's in the interrogation room. And don't forget, the rest of the prison is off limits. Don't get caught wandering around.
Right.
Don't get caught.
It's
Yeah.
because the Lord Protector got out. Someone paid off a guard to give him a key. So now we've got the tumbler system.
Tumblr? Can I have a... The Hatters. Keep the Hatters away from the eels. One in section D, cell 11 tried to attack the former dead eel leader. We can't afford any additional investigators. Mistakes right now, so keep them apart.
It makes sense to the Lord Regent's office.
What happened here?
Well, that doesn't seem normal. Oh, hey. Oh, money. Transfer orders. The Hatters we brought him and trying to stash this loot in the canal? Canal? Why did I say it's fucking... When we busted him, looks like he's the one who hit Lord Brimmon's carriage a few nights back. So far, he's not named as accomplices, but once he gets his turn in the interrogation room, document everything and then deliver it to Lord Regent's office. Make sure none of it gets lost along the way, or it's both our heads. Ashfield. Document request. Dear Officer Ashfield, we would like to most humbly request access to the documents containing the new experimental choke dust, which you may have recently found yourself in possession of. I understand this is a delicate subject matter, and I assure you every precaution will be taken with the documents to ensure that they remain confidential. If access to these documents is agreeable to you, then please have one of your men deliver them to my cell. Respectfully, your friend in A25. So, okay, that's something. So from direction code prison off the nets. Creation of collaborator, theft of good. I 5 years spot. Spider basket. Okay, what's this?
Is she strapped in right? Good. Doesn't look like much, does she? Come. Oh. All right. We'll get this done. Let's start with how you got into Dunwall Tower in the first place. Was it one of the servants that let you in? One of the guards? Nothing? All right. Corporal, use the hammer. That's right. The smaller
That's also a Skyrim voice actor.
Can't really tell if she felt that. Don't want to break anything. Let's try again. How did you... Wait. You hear a kind of ringing in your ears? What's happening to her face? Is she going to... Oh no! Oh no! Shoot her! Shoot her! Shoot!
Well. That sounds ominous.
This controls all the cell doors.
So was it A25? We got A21. Oh god. Procedures following the escape of Corvo Atano. Following the escape of Corvo Atano, the council appointed by the Lord Regent decided it is the most important to increase security measures of the Coleridge prison. The recommendation made by this report includes several structural measures such as increasing the height of walls, ceiling ventilation shafts, ensuring sure entrances are inaccessible. Additionally, staffing at the site must increase thoroughly to cover all exits and maintain observation of all major corridors. Special addendum. In addition to everything new, the measures outlined within, the council has consulted with both the Abbey of the Everyman and the Royal Physician and Philosophic Office, head of the Academy, asking for guidance and equipment in the handling of those cases which are more exotic in nature. We have dismissed reports of the supernatural in the past as old wives' tales, lunatic heresy. Recent notes have convinced us that there are matters afoot which we do not fully understand, such as executive personnel encourage. As such, prison executive personnel are encouraged to welcome the presence of both overseers and anyone working under so close guidance. What? Okay. Here's the handling transfers. Temporary transfers of prisoners.
I don't need shit from you. Nobody's making rounds over here?
Hello? When you hear the alarms and the car, I can break for it front gate and jump from the bridge and swim to the sewer entrance, you won't get. Tell the Empress Assassin to see it, watch out for the rats.
Crying about the duty roster? Maybe. It's hard to say.
Battle dust. Yummy bread. Reading. Kingsfire Heathers. Ethical experimentation. I've managed to get my hands on ethical experimentation formula. An experimental formula being tested right here in Coleridge Prison. A mixture of the prison guards called choke dust, which is normally capable of rendering prisoners vulnerable for a few moments. However, this new formula has potential to make the victim forgetful as well. It's as if once breathed in, the dust causes an acute temporary memory stupor. Oh, my ability to read is aggressively decreasing. Fuck. Prisons of the Isles. An excerpt from a report commissioned by the Royal Spymaster. The most striking characteristics one will notice when comparing the incarceration facilities across the Isles is the outer walls themselves, or in some cases, lack thereof. The well-known and well-feared prisons, such as Coleridge, with its long history as the principal prison of the capital city of Dunmore, has a number of physical barriers to keep prisoners from ever escaping or even attempting to escape. Coleridge is housed in a single formidable structure, many stories tall, with tightly guarded gates and tiny individuals to keep the prisoners separate. Oh, tiny individual gates. Minimizing collusion. The prison is dominated by high grey walls, and as of late, new technologies that have been tested for deployment there, further adding to security. The height of modern incarceration It's virtually unthinkable that one could escape from such a place. Contrast this with the prisons of Tivia, located in the tundra at the center of that nation. That nation state. At some of the labor camps in Tivia, there are literally no walls. A prisoner exhausted from hard labor and without tools is unlikely to survive the harsher climate, or the hungry packs of hounds that rove the frozen wastes. In fact, Tivian prison authorities make it known that any prisoner is free to leave at any time. In all of recorded history, no one has made the remote walk across the snow and ice to the nearest city. Interestingly, those who leave are not pursued. They are considered free people, having effectively served their sentences. In installments in the series, we'll cover the mines of Serkonos, where prisoners must work in order to survive, and the coastal jails of Morley, surrounded by bitterly cold waters that are filled with ravenous hagfish. God, so many words. Modern incarceration technology. Excerpt from a presentation at the onset of the plague. Once again, I have been asked to solve the problems of the dismal past, and once again I have delivered solutions required by our present situation. As with all my work, it is simply that a mind capable of understanding their potential is required. For the benefit of the Lord Regent, and to the detriment of those incarcerated in Coleridge Prison, with an aptitude for escape, I have recently adopted one of my inventions for deployment in that dank, depressing place. The potential function of these devices at the prison should now be clear to all, following the latest round of testing with the associated power complications resolved. I have therefore recommended a two-stage implementation, starting at once. The first stage involves a recent device simple to deploy, designed to stun the escaping prisoner. The second is a more powerful deterrent. The lethal, increasingly popular arc pylon. In combination, if properly applied, these devices will make Coleridge Prison inescapable. What these other sounds I want to get into? I'll get to you later. It's alright. A20. I've been in. Oh, I can hear my voice fading a minuscule amount. A10. A11.
You're making a huge mistake. I'm a barrister.
So 10, 11, 13.
Morgan and Taylor. And Cooper and Wilkins and Linden. They'll go into a signed, notarized deposition. I've sent word to the Lord Regent's office.
Help! Someone's breaking
How
out.
do you understand what
Guard,
I
come
can do?
quick! Someone is trying to escape.
Isn't it?
Get me out of here.
When you think about it, you're signing your own death warrants. Let me out! Let me out of here!
So 14, 13. So 10, 11, 14. What about here? C50. Oh. Oh, this is just open something. So okay, I know the doors I want to open.
Better make a pass over here.
I can't stream so good right now. So 10, 11, 13, 14. A10. A11. A13. A14.
I better make a pass over here.
Have you gotten used to the security measures yet? I'm tired of hearing about it.
This better be worth it.
Drops the easy. Okay, damage amount is drained for your health. The build of adrenaline much faster. Penalty adrenaline takes. It's time to go down. Let's see. The outsider wolves among us. Did you know? The outsider plays Among Us.
You think the mess of the interrogation room is going to get us into trouble? Of course.
Just go to sleep, man. Anything else I say? And then I look over there and... Oh, right. And break starting in 3 minutes. I'm going to take that break now. Because I need to go piss. What? Oh, wrong. Well, I'm back. I think. Hopefully. Piss break over! Hi! Let's see, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I've got a government mandated murder to stop. I think. Yeah. I'm thinking I have an idea. Oh. Okay, I'm thinking. No more break. Sit down, watch. Yeah, I think that was probably like the last break, ish.
Stupid goddamn Dublin son of Arlen
Gun. Anyway. Okay, I don't think closing the door did much. Just wait for him to turn around.
Stay hidden forever. I know you're somewhere around here. You won't stay hidden for long. I heard he's here.
Oh. Damn it, and I was so... Fine. Ah, there's guys who see things. What? How are you? How's he seeing me? What? And hello stream, what is the upping? Me, I'm up here trying to figure out how to... Wait, hang on a second. What if I just... I'm waiting for this guy to turn around. Turn around. Turn around. I was thinking this way, what if I just... Yeah, basically solves all my issues, I think.
They don't hesitate to kill their own.
Hey, did you know?
Corporal Hamrick, you failed to appear for service on the day of Corvo Atano's disappearance from... For gross dereliction of duty and the reasonable suspicion of treasonous conspiracy, I hereby sentence you to death. Ready. Take aim. Fire! What the? Guards! To me!
I did it. I did it. I did. I totally fucked that up.
They don't hesitate to kill their own.
Corporal Hamrick, you failed to appear for service on the day of Atano's disappearance from custody. For gross
Actually.
dereliction of duty and the reasonable
Let's see what they're all
suspicion of
executed for, eh?
treasonous conspiracy, I hereby sentence you to death. Ready. Take aim. Fire! Private Morris, you refused to pursue Corvo into the sewer complex on the day of his escape. You displayed cowardice in the face of a national crisis, and I hereby sentence you to death. Ready. Take aim. Fire! Watch Officer Thorpe. You provided Corvo Atano the means of his escape, and have confessed to receiving both money and plague serum in return. For high treason, I hereby sentence you to death. Ready. Take aim. Fire! It's finished. Stand down. The Lord Regent asked to convey to you his personal thanks for carrying out this sentence. It hasn't been easy, but we can all take comfort in a small measure of justice being done. Rest assured, Corvo will be caught, and we'll give him the same treatment. Right, men?
There
Back to
is
your
one
posts,
man.
Double ration of whiskey tonight.
There is one man here.
Damn! I know you hear some... You are.
So damn, they just didn't even hesitate there about
And the
killing their own.
Suspicion of treasonous conspiracy. I hereby sentence you to death. What the fuck? Someone help me out!
Oh, he just starts.
You're fish bait now. Oh, I'll find you.
He should start. They really don't hesitate.
And the reasonable suspicion. Guards, to me. Take it.
Oh my god, they just fucking.
And the reasonable suspicion of treasonous conspiracy, I hereby sentence you to death. Ready. Take aim. Damn! Guards!
No. Okay, how do I?
And the reasonable suspicion of treasonous conspiracy, I hereby sentence you to death. Ready. Take aim. Fire! Guards!
How come that? Okay.
And the reasonable suspicion of
It'd be nice if this music box was fucking off.
You're gonna bleed, damn you! I need help.
I kind of don't want to lose all the.
And the reasonable suspicion of treasonous conspiracy. Guards, to me!
Come on, bleed!
Okay, yeah, he can just one-shot them with the sword. Again, no hesitation
And
here.
the reasonable suspicion. Go!
It's just that good chat. First try and everything. Jelly deals. Hi.
If you know Lizzie Stride, then you know to be careful around her. You're the first man I've ever seen break into Coldridge. I won't ask your reasons. Since Corvo left, all the cells are controlled from one place. I'll just wait for the shift change and make a break. That's all I can do for you. It's little enough, I know.
Oh my god, they just start killing the rest of the prisoners. The sewers beneath Dunwall. An excerpt from a light historical overview of the architecture of Dunwall. Across the generations, the aqueducts and tunnels beneath the city of Dunwall have served a variety of purposes. In the earliest days of the city's history, several primary canals were used to channel river overflow during times of flooding, and for a time it was fashionable for wealthy aristocrats to commission underground water passages, giving them access to their estates from the Wrenhaven River and its minor tributaries. Over the years, these tunnels began to interconnect, sometimes by design and sometimes by accident. The history of the tunnel system is rich, and as every school child is taught, rebels used to use the sewers extensively during the Morley insurrection. As discussed in popular bar songs, livers often find privacy in some cleaner points of entry, with fresh air brought in on the winds from the river itself. On a darker note, in addition to seeing traffic from gangs and smugglers, it is rumoured that current Royal Spymaster Hiram Burrows has a network of informants who know the twists and turns of the sewer system by heart. Until recent times, the oldest tunnels suffered from repeated collapse, creating sinkholes that occasionally consumed entire street corners. The current system rarely suffers from such calamity since the sewers were reinforced and expanded by the city planning department during the rule of Emperor Euhorn Caldwin I. Give me a second. Oh, devil a second. Oh, rewind tool. Why did they not just play this music when Corvo was running about doing the ass-nations? What are they, stupid? Yeah, it's a pretty clean escape, I think. Where'd the guy go? The guy I knocked out, he's gone. like a whole other cell block over there that I just haven't been to because I don't think it's... I thought it was something me.
Wake up, Lizzie.
I'm not telling you shit. Wait. Who?
Down.
Is that right? Whoever sent you, I'll pay double.
I've come to break you out. You can owe me the favor.
What kind of favor?
Doesn't matter. You'll be dead in another day here.
What kind?
It's just a boat trip. Upriver. Past the blockades.
Then you're out of luck. My boat, the Undine, now belongs to someone else.
I thought it was
My second in
Undyne.
command double-crossed me and took it. A little shit named Edgar Wakefield.
It's a situation I'm familiar with. Can you walk?
Get me out of this damn thing and I'll fly. I can pay you to get rid of Wakefield.
It'll be my pleasure. Come on.
I'll just get my tiara. Down. I think
I'll have to carry her out.
Okay, but before I do that, I want to see what's going on in this like whole other section of the prison that I just ain't gone to. And shall we gather for whiskey? For the
When I get out of here, I'm gonna tear you apart. You hear me? Yeah, whatever. I'm coming for you. If it's the last thing I do, I'm gonna kill you. Sure you are. Enjoy your dark cell in the meantime. Bastard. Just you wait. You messed with the wrong guy. Shut up already.
Oh, so this is like the place. Yeah, okay.
Where's Harold? He's not in his cell.
Check the log. We've been moving people around to make room for the politicals.
This never happened under the Empress.
Someone will hear you. And it wasn't easy with the Empress around. She'd hold inspections with the Royal Protector.
We taken care of him. He knows our faces.
I know you're here somewhere, scum.
Oh, I love time
Check
stuff.
everywhere. We'll find.
When I find you, it's going to...
Got you now. Take it.
Oh.
Go.
Just ammo. Not even anything of worth down here.
What was that? Huh. I know something's okay. Keep banging.
Oh god.
Damn it, you're loud.
By the outsider.
Hell, watch it.
Whoa, I don't know if you're allowed to say that, man.
Stand clear. I need more men. Get behind him.
You know, if you're playing this in like COD and you don't particularly care about stealth or killing people. Oh, I'll have to open the door to have a talk to him. Ah, well. Oh, well. I think I've pretty thoroughly explored this place. Let's just hear what these guys have to say, though.
Where's Harold? He's not in his cell.
Check the log. We've been moving people around to make
Ooh.
room for the politicals.
This never happened under the Empress.
Someone will hear you. And it wasn't easy with the Empress around. She'd hold inspections with the Royal Protector trailing after her.
I wish we'd taken care of him. He knows our faces. He could come back any time.
Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done it.
Shut up already.
Where's Harold? He's not in his cell.
Check the log. We've been moving people around to make room for the politicals.
This never happened under the Empress.
Someone will hear you. And it wasn't easy with the Empress around. She'd hold inspections with the Royal Protector trailing after her.
I'm assuming. Na 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 na. Still check this. Oh, there was something I forgot to grab. Yeah, there's a whole fucking bone charm I forgot.
A reminder, the Coldridge prison remains under martial law. Guards are authorized to use lethal force against any unidentified or unauthorized persons on the premises.
Can I
When I
just...
find you, it's going to be bad.
Should be fine there.
I'll find you, you hagfish.
Oh no, they eventually got to those guards.
I know you're...
I should have put an electric stun thing out here to get them. Oh well. There we go. Light as a shadow. What does this do? That's damage from falls. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, taking that.
I know you're somewhere around here. When I find you, it's going to be bad. I know you're here somewhere, scum. I'll flush you out. Where are you?
Thank goodness all these guards are gamers and they don't know how to look up. Oh.
I'll flush you out.
Just na, na, na. Yay!
Beaten but not dead. See that her wounds get attention.
It will be done. All quiet, sir. Ready to go.
We escaped.
Not yet. Keep to your post.
Good luck, sir.
I'm just, yeah, no, we are done.
All quiet, sir. Ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Yeah, overall didn't kill anyone. Never did. I did it. I did the mission good. Is everyone proud of me? Is everyone applaud me? I hope so. Draper's Ward.
Dunwall is changing fast. 6 months ago, Draper's Ward was where Dunwall's rich and well-born strolled and shopped and tried to be seen. The plague burned through it in days. Today it's a battleground where 2 street gangs fight over the spoils. The Hatters and Lizzie's gang, the Dead Eels. Lizzie Stride was the boss until Edgar Wakefield betrayed her and took her place. And the riverboat. It's the kind of thing that happens every day in Dunwall. I don't judge him. I've done worse myself. But I need that boat. Edgar Wakefield and I have business.
Very proud to stream ahead, Pats. Yay! Yippee! Just change it. Oh. Allied resin. What else? Been between shoveling and you've made 2 trips down the street, a bank deposit and purchased another shovel. That's God, I wish you luck on your shoveling quests. That sounds like just an event you're dealing with.
The textile mill used to run off a water wheel before the canal went dry. It started up again recently, and whatever the Hatters did to get it working has enraged the Dead Eels. They're fighting in the streets.
You know, you just do a save. Wrong. This ward is all mine. How's it going, fellas?
What? Somebody give me a hand! I'll stick you!
Well, that was rude.
city. Almost like it used to be.
I heard he wasn't.
Okay, but yeah, I have no, good job with all the shuffling. That's impressive. But yeah,
What?
It's just a matter of time, buddy.
But yeah, no, it's not happening yet, but I'm on the voice of feeling the croak is beginning. Hear that? And also there's like 2 more missions left to this being one of them. And I want to, save that for next week, do a full like brings more wishes stream. This is a bit shorter than usual. I think that's because like the last mission of the last part took it down from its usual Dishonored 4 hours to this 3 hours 40 minutes thing, but well. Oh, to be 4 hours, but I don't. If I can't like stretch it. I can't. Anywho, I think we go raid Noelle now because I quite last minute though because I've been here chatting them. Yeah, you seem quite tired. Do I? Oh god. Oh no, that's probably not good. But anyway, no, that's not. I need to remember the star light at the front. I def do? Oh no. But anyway, we're gonna go raid Noelle because wife. I have to. But yeah, we go. Oh, where's the put in the phrase? We get the kitty cat kitty tack. You know how it works. One without the emotes, one with the emotes. Subscription, unsubscription. Oh, seeing the move past like this. Oh, that's fun and funny and silly. Oh, I am quite tired. I think that, yes, I will go and snooze at some point soon after this, but where? Oh, now my voice is giving in. Okay, all. Bye-bye, and have a fun time with